Hello and welcome to the Cheshire Wildlife Trust's first Wilder Schools Assembly. My name is Stacey, and through these assemblies I want to help you learn about what our fantastic county has to offer and what you can offer the wildlife within it. Whether you've been to some of our reserves or some of the natural places within our county or not, let's have a look and see what our beautiful county has to offer. If you live in the Cheshire County, give me a big thumbs up. That could be somebody from Chester, it could be somebody from Northwich, it could be somebody from Crewe. Maybe you're at a school in Stockport or Warrington or somewhere in the middle of all of those places. Give me a big wave if you love nature and would love to do something at your school to support it. Cheshire Wilder Schools will get to see my assemblies once a half term to find out about what's going on in your area to support local wildlife. Perhaps you'll be able to come along and get involved. Wilder Schools will be able to enter competitions, receive teaching resources, and also help to transform their school grounds into the best they can possibly be for nature. To become a Wilder School, I've got one small task for each of you, and even you, the adults. We're asking schools to identify themselves as being places that wish to become more connected with nature, wish to become a Wilder School, by making a pledge to the natural world, a promise to take action to help wildlife. Just one promise. Here are my ideas for promises or pledges that will make your school community a little bit wilder. I pledge to grow some wildflowers because they will provide nectar and pollen for insects. I promise to build a bug hotel to create a home for insects. Or I promise to put up a birdhouse because that will provide a safe space for nesting birds. Each of these actions for nature will provide a home or food or somewhere to hide for a creature that lives in our region. Pause the video if you wish and talk to the person next to you. What other actions could you take to make yourself a little friendlier towards wildlife, to help wildlife? Here are some more of my ideas. Maybe they match with some of the ones you thought of. I pledge to grow long grass in my garden for insects to hide, find food and lay eggs in. This long grass picture could be what your school field could look like, Maybe that will be your head teacher's pledge, or perhaps yours for your own garden. I promise to use less plastic, as I know it is polluting our natural world. It's very easy to get a plastic bottle, and sometimes it does feel necessary, but taking your own reusable bottle is certainly better for the environment. I pledge to put litter in the bin, so natural habitats are clean and tidy for wildlife. Perhaps that's your promise, your pledge, that you will not drop litter, or even better, pick up any litter that you see in your local area. I wonder which pledge or promise you will take. So, how are you going to share these promises? Step 1 is to get a piece of paper. Once you've got that piece of paper, I want you to draw around your hand on that piece so that you have your hand shape on that piece of paper to represent that you are going to give wildlife a hand. Step 2 is to cut out that hand. Now, please ask a grown-up to help you if you need help with this, but cut out the 4 fingers and the 1 thumb so that you can see your hand shape on that piece of paper or card. Step 3. What I would like you to do next is to write your promise. Write your pledge on that hand so we can see what it is that you are going to focus on, what it is that you have promised to help nature with. For example, here I've written, I pledge to ask and encourage my head teacher to let some of the grass in our school field grow long. This might even be your head teacher's pledge. Step 4. Decorate your hand for nature so it identifies it as a special thing linked to the natural world. Here are 2 of mine. I will grow long grass and flowers. I will put up a birdhouse, and you can see I've decorated those with petals, fallen leaves, seeds, and even a feather. The Cheshire Wildlife Trust can't do this alone, and we can't do it with other charities and other organisations that support nature either. We need everybody's help, which is why we're building this network of wilder schools. On completing your promises and your pledges, you can begin to take action to improve your environment for wildlife. If there are 30 people in your class, that's 30 actions for wildlife. How many pupils are in your school? How many schools are in your town? Thank you for giving wildlife a home. Tell the Cheshire Wildlife Trust that you are a wilder school, that you are going to take action at our web address www.cheshirewildlifetrust.org.uk and let us know on social media with the hashtag Cheshire Wilder Schools. I can't wait to read your pledges. I can't wait to hear about those actions for nature. Don't forget to take the photos and send them to us. Bye, and thank you so much for your help.